Hey guys, it is July 6th, 2019 right now. And 9 years ago was the day that I guess you could say I came up with Syphus. It was the first workout that I did on turf with a plate and in a mountain progression. So I guess today's technically the official 9-year anniversary of Syphus. So as I was at the gym today, it got me thinking about like a lot of different things, and how far it's come, and it's not really short time anymore. We've been around a while. So, but one of the trends I've noticed lately is really cool. Is that I'm seeing the second generation of Syphusers kind of coming in. A lot of parents now that have been here with us for a long time are bringing in their kids that are 13, 14 years old, or even brothers and sisters are kind of. I'm seeing the younger siblings coming in, and what that does, it gives me an opportunity to kind of see the people who have been here, for a while, give their kids or the newbie their perspective on how to do various exercises. And the way I think of it, I like to think of initiation for a newbie is almost like trying out for a sports team that they're already going to make. But they're coming to you and showing you like what tools they have and what they're starting with, because it's up to the pro to kind of meet them at their level and then guide them the rest of the way. So it's like an audition for a band or something like that the person's, there's no cuts. You're going to make the band, but we need to see what you're bringing to the table, because we need to be able to advance you and meet you and give you the right skills at the right time. So I was thinking about it today, a hockey player. Let's say they're trying out for my hockey team. When they come to initiation at the mothership, they're trying out for the mothership, they're going to make it. But I want to see what this person has to offer. So, some people try out for a hockey team, they know how to skate. Some people know how to skate and shoot, and some people know the plays and the rules and stuff like that. So I'd let their body do more of the talking, and it's less about me showing them how to do everything form first, absolutely correctly, the right way. I actually want to see their limitations. I want to see what I'm working with. Okay, this person's got tight hamstrings, and this is something I'll store in the back of my mind and say all right, well, we'll pay attention to that. This person will have to improve, and this is what I should help them focus on down the road. And then also kind of triggers in my head, well, okay, they're not going to be able to do rampant or whatever the exercises are coming ahead, so give them a little leeway when they get there. So it's an interview almost for the newbie to say, hey, this is how much I know and this is what my body's capable of. And then it's upon the pro to kind of not translate that, but to decipher that and be like, okay, this is how I can connect and motivate and improve upon this person's fitness level. And it's also important for the pro to kind of have faith in the journey, in the process of Syphus, because a lot of times I will almost let some things slide on form if I know the person's still pretty raw, and even if they're past the initiation process, I'll be like, what, I don't know if this person's kind of ready for this little, this extra nuance on form. They're not quite doing it the right way, but that'll come once I see some more improvements on whatever it is they're doing. And I think the best pros kind of let it kind of happen naturally. And so the reason why I'm really bringing this up is because I like when the parents in particular bring in their kids. And because usually if someone brings in somebody that they want to do Syphus for the first time, I'll ask the regular if they want to do initiation with them. And in most cases it's a good thing, because it gives me the opportunity to teach somebody who's been doing it a while kind of the method behind it, the whole philosophy behind why we teach what we teach, and why we give just the basic points of Syphus in the beginning, because it's easier to digest, because there is so much to learn. It's what we're teaching people is a language. You can't have a dialogue with somebody if they don't know the letters and they can't put together a structure of a sentence. It's almost like, again, to use another analogy, playing in a band. I play guitar. I can't have a conversation about, the chord progression, and this is where the verse, chorus, bridge is. These are the notes you got to play, and the timing and the tempo and the key. You can't even begin to have that conversation if you don't know like what a fret is, or where your fingers need to be on a fretboard, or anything like that. So it's interesting to find out like what the newbies coming at you with, and kind of stepping back a little bit and saying like, okay, I can't teach this person how to do the jump on the hike back. I never teach it in the very beginning. I just teach them the basics. Hands on top of the plate, squat down, throw it through the leg, walk or run back to it. But inevitably, the person, let's say it's a mom that came in to teach her daughter, they'll always try to show the jump hike, and really they need to know what reverse bulldog and Diablo is first before they can like comfortably do that. Not in all cases, because it depends on what level they're coming in at. You need to understand that, okay, a reverse bulldog, I know what that is. Okay, so now let's apply those together. And then I also don't want to advance somebody too quickly to do the Diablo hike, because there's a psychological aspect component to it. So like, if I teach you how to do the hike the best way right away, you're going to start scoring higher right away. So what I want you to do is learn the basics, make sure we get the basics right first, and then once I show you the extra like trick to it, your score is going to jump a little bit, and that sets off a little bit of some positive energy, because you're probably going to score a little bit higher, and you're like, aha, I got it, I know how to do this now. But I think allowing somebody who's been doing it a while the opportunity to teach somebody else gives them a new perspective on how to teach the language, because it's not as easy as it seems, and many times I have a tougher time explaining it to a newbie than I do somebody who's been around a while. Like, I can have a common conversation with somebody who's been doing this for years, but someone who's brand new, it's hard to convey to them, hey, this not only this is what we do, but trust the process. There's a reason why I'm teaching you this the way that I am. And because sometimes I'll get like kind of like are you sure looks. Like the other day I had somebody doing a hybrid 2. So again, I'm getting in the language right now. A hybrid 2, the person, they didn't think that they were, they thought they had already done 4 exercises before they went on to the second exercise, when really they only did 2, because what they were doing was counting each half as a whole. And I was like, no, you can't think of it that way. And this person was like, well, that's the way I'm going to think of it, because I'm a math person, and I'm just going to think of it better if I just say there is 1 and back is a full 1. And I was like, all right. So sure enough, like the third pass through, they thought they only had to do 1. And I was like, again, you got to go back. So there has to be a little faith from the newbie that like there's a process to this. There's a reason why we do this. Teach it a certain way that we do, and it's just from the experience. And again, going back full circle, it's been 9 years. It's been a pleasure and exciting to kind of see the people who have been doing it so long become the teachers, and it allows me, and probably some of the other pros, the opportunity to show how it is that we've evolved, and kind of this is why we teach things the way that we do, because at the end of the day, it's a process, and it's really exciting to kind of see the growth in each individual, both physically, mentally, spiritually, whatever, and just kind of teach people a language, and then speak that language together, and then teach somebody else how to teach that language to somebody else, if that makes any sense. Because that's what we're doing with Syphus, is we're teaching them how to, we're teaching people how to learn their bodies, and then attach like a vernacular, attach a language to it, and then we can express that language through the movements that we do, the workouts that we do, the progressions in which they're done, and then beyond that, with the stats and the numbers and everything, it injects that competition, and then from there you can kind of see the ethical, philosophical aspect of it, of whether or not you're going to stick to form, or if you're going to chase a score. Either way is fine, as long as you're improving your fitness level. But at that point, there's kind of like a different, school of thought to which you can have a common conversation using the same language that we really kind of came up with ourselves 9 years ago.